they just attack actually with the person who's dispossessed the ball, running it through the field, creating those 2 versus 1 high up in the field. It's really effective for them.
So is set pieces as well at the top of the circle. That's where India have got their goals from. They have control of this opening game here against Wales in Amsterdam. So India leading by 2 goals. Meeting again at a World Cup. They did back in 2023. Wales growing into the game really as the second quarter in particular went on. India doing some real damage. We'll soon find out. Half-time here. India 2, Wales 0.
अपनों की रिलीज पे रहें, एक कॉल पे मौजूद, ताकि मुस्कुराते रहें पाकिस्तानी, खुशहाल रहे पाकिस्तान। KNN।
Welcome back to Amsterdam, everyone. Half-time. I think it's good for India so far. Sanjay and Harmanpreet from the top of the circle doing some damage to Wales, with these two meeting for the second successive World Cup. Men's competition getting underway here at the Wagener Stadium. And wet up and squeezing through Toby Reynolds' control. And up and running through Sanjay here. At the early breakthrough that India were looking for. Harmanpreet then came very, very close with a reverse stick here. And then when Harmanpreet is on, it's usually an outcome. And getting his first goal of what could be a fair old few here at this World Cup. And India leading by 2 goals to nil. But Wales have had their moments. We saw at the start of the game, didn't we, Moshe? But this is a pass and a half, isn't it? To find Pritchard, who was so unfortunate not to score.
Yeah, who receives the ball so well. Sometimes those are the most difficult, but he's done really good.
And then whenever India have been in and around the circle, some of their players, linker players, been magnificent. This an example, but they just couldn't find the finish. Of what we've seen so far, India with a 50% PC conversion. They've had their main moments at goal as well. Far more in terms of circle penetrations. And all good for India here, looking to banish the memories of what happened at the last World Cup, where by their own standards at home it was a bit of a disaster. Had a strong end to the Pro League, just building a bit of momentum coming into this tournament after a fairly wretched start. But Wales, with their moments that they've had, some foundations being laid.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that Wales are doing a really good job at just showing their fighting spirit and taking advantage of any opportunity they have to expose the Indian defense. Of course, we've seen some fantastic skill in that defensive zone from the Indian players, the way they managed to just stay so composed under that pressure and work their way out of tiny impossible spaces. Some great support for the Indian team.
As always. Let's have a look at what's coming up as well today. Already we've seen Australia and Japan. The Hockeyroos with a 2-0 victory over Japan. And then we've got the Netherlands and Chile to play in the women's competition. And then it'll be England, Pakistan from this pool as well to round off the day here in Amsterdam.
See a lot of the Dutch supporters already rolling in. Getting ready and geared up to watch the Dutch women at 4 o'clock this afternoon.
2 quarters.
Greg, there was a pretty dominant first half from your side. How pleased were you with performance in that first half?
Yeah, we got the 2 goals, deserved that. Yeah, they've had 1 or 2 good counter-attacks as well, so we just need to be better on ball. But happy with the first half.
We saw one of your players going off with a lip injury. How is he?
I think he's okay. He's going to come back and play now, so I think he got stitches and that, so hopefully he's good to play.
Good luck for the second half.
Thank you.
A pretty disappointing first half after what looked like a pretty promising opening minutes.
Yeah, I wouldn't say disappointing, like in terms of result and being 2-0 down and conceding 2 corners, yeah, frustrating, but in terms of how we tried to play the game and like take our game to them and create field territory and create opportunities, like we're really happy. We just got to execute some of those now to keep us in the game. Next goal is key here, isn't it? So
how are you going to look to turn things around in the second half?
Like keep defending properly, keep like being really brave on our circle edge, and then when we get those moments to go and hurt them, then actually execute and take an opportunity, win a corner, and see if we can keep this game tight.
Good luck second half.
Thank you.
So it's the viewpoints of both coaches. Danny Newcombe is not having it, is he? In terms of disappointment, and they're not out of this at all.
He's not wrong. I think he's absolutely right in saying that they've done really well in creating a few chances for themselves, and the goal is to continue to do that and actually capitalize on it.
Well, so it took more than 50 years to finally appear at a World Cup. They did so in 2023.
A little bit of physical play, but everybody seems to still be enjoying themselves out there.
Good.
good turnover from the Indian strikers.
Men's and women's competitions combined here. This unique World Cup has not happened for a long time. But the women's final, incidentally, will be played here. Men's in Belgium, in Wavre. The top two in each group progressing. Different routes, mind, towards the semi-finals in the hopes of reaching the semi-finals. Knockout stages to stages where this competition will surely come to life. Here's Draper. Offers that option again, but it's going to forward through Bradshaw and out to the right side they come now. Oh, that's good skill. Just nicked away the very last moment from Newbold, who's making great ground into the circle. That's really good skills along the sidelines, and they're not hanging around India. Make the move down this right side over halfway. Jarmanpreet. Harmanpreet now for India. Option to the left. Now finds it. They make something happen from this situation here. Be a real blow to Wales if they were to concede at the start of the second half. At the end, they get the decision.
Really good defense from Draper. He's having a really good 100th international out there today.
He certainly is.
Straight on top, yeah.
See that beautiful attack from Wales. Those are the things we're wanting to see a little bit more of. Unfortunately, he loses control of the ball.
They're always two of you. Play,
It's a great take as well from Rajinder Singh. There's the cut back, and nobody there for India. Welsh. It's cool.
Sideline, boys. Thank you.
Beautiful receive
Newbold.
from Newbold.
That has lifted it. At the end, take down from the area was good, and
No, back out.
Wales were hoping that maybe the decision might have gone their way.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think they were hoping that after receiving the ball, that here where he loses it, that they managed to get a foot. But as you can see, there was nothing in there.
Yashdeep Siraj just getting it out of the way in the nick of time. Key touch from Hardik. Offers the support again. Here he is.
Yeah, it's just a free hit, guys. Yeah.
Had a good, strong pro league, Hardik Singh. Free player of the match performances against Pakistan, Netherlands, and Germany. Jarmanpreet can't find a target. Newbold now for Wales. Francis. Cute idea. Hardik. Aditya. Finds the space. Take it forward. It struck the foot. For an early blow here, India, at the start of Q3. Rahidis. Jarmanpreet. Back they go to halfway. An air of patience around India here to break through Wales. Direct towards the edge of the circle. Just acting together, nothing wrong with that.
Stand up. Okay. Oh, well, I'm watching it, mate. You guys are doing the right thing.
See, as they both challenge for the ball, just a little bit of physical contact. What is really interesting for me is Draper is the free man, and what he often does is he actually steps up quite high in the field to put pressure higher up in the field, which is a lot of legwork for him. Because once India pass the ball long, he's got to make his way back to be that first line of defense again.
Defense the aim of the game here for Wales. Oh, great skills. That baseline.
Right there, Bratsy.
There you go, Draper just marshalling the troops, telling everybody where to stand. Getting the defense organized.
Rahidas driving in, looking for that touch.
I'd actually be interested to see how many kilometers he's run at the end of this game. Maybe we could start a little competition.
Maybe. You're going to need to put in the legwork, aren't you? Certainly once you get to this sort of level, playing against this caliber of opposition. We're so used to doing it, not just with Wales, but with Great Britain as well. He's been amongst the Wales family, hockey family, since the age of 12. Just about keeping it in play.
Play on.
There he is again, absolutely everywhere.
Stiffs in here. Yeah.
India continue to hunt for that third goal.
Stay 5. You, mate.
But knows these surroundings pretty well from his
Can't see from here.
time playing here in the Netherlands. And you can come right again with Aditya, who's in this right sideline, but
Just kept backing in.
Dilpreet thought
He
otherwise.
looked like he was standing still. Yeah, correct.
Rahidas.
Hands off.
There's a bit of crossing going on there.
Jacob in the middle. Thank you. Yep.
It's a spell where India have got Wales where they want them and not allowing them to get out at all, have they?
No, and in this quarter we've only seen one penalty corner from India. Their strength, without a doubt. But Wales are doing really, really well to ensure that those are kept to a minimum.
Just need a moment, Welsh, to try and create that moment.
Tackle's good. Yep.
Challenge was fine. Now Draper.
Just seeing India drop off into a half-court press. Wales still managing to get through.
Welsh, that's good into play. Into the circle it goes. Is there a finish? Oh. Gareth Griffiths, and his eyes lit up there. And India can bring it away. Up and over halfway with Aditya now. Just taken off Griffiths at that vital moment. Sanjay. Cut out by Draper. He's been absolutely everywhere. Draper. Where's the option going to come from? Just showing great patience. Newbold. A little isolated at the minute, but he gets the free hit. Ball wasn't stationary. good spell for them. Prolonged spell that they haven't had much of. Hutchinson into the corner with that's momentum building, and then it all just comes to a disappointing stop. And this was the chance, Marsha.
It was almost as if he didn't. He was expecting it. He was ready for the rebound, and then just didn't get his shot off fast enough. Good working back from the Indian defense.
That was Manpreet who was just taken. Where did you come from?
Absolutely.
Manpreet with the most
All good. Yeah, he's
caps
fine,
of any
he's fine,
player
he's fine.
at this tournament.
It's back in the stick. The ball across is back in the stick.
Umpires giving it a free hit for Wales.
Pretty clear. See Newman here.
Was the back of the stick. Again, Draper getting in there.
Penalty corner.
So this is an interesting one, Chris. With the high ball played into the circle, if the attacker can clearly receive the ball, the defense needs to drop 5 meters away from the ball and ensure that the attacker can receive the ball quite cleanly.
20.
Draper is the one that has been penalised.
15. When it's falling. We only judge when it's falling. When it's falling, that's 20 seconds.
The umpire just explaining it to the players again. They only call the 5 meters when the ball is falling.
Goal India from another penalty corner. And Harmanpreet has his second of the game. Just makes it look effortless.
The crowd really enjoying this one. Another well-executed corner. Placed in that bottom left of the keeper. There's just so much pace on that. He's done really, really well. I don't think we expected anything less, though.
He says he gets his strength in those drag flicks built from the time helping his dad on the wheat farms. We can add a CDA World Cup to second World Cup.
Oh.
You never know. India do have history with this tournament. They picked up medals in the first 3 editions. Barcelona, Amsterdam and Kuala Lumpur. But they were successful in the end. Nothing since though.
Tackle's good. Yep.
Francis nowhere to go. Mandeep. If you did hear just a bit of fruity language, apologies for that. Nice, great vision, great pass. Mandeep couldn't take it under his spell. Here's Draper. In the corner here with Roger Furlong.
Hit. Keep coming back here, please.
Wales did have some home preparation, comprehensive wins against Chile in Cardiff. 2 5-1 victories.
We're here, where I asked them to be, please.
A couple of practice matches with Argentina and New Zealand whilst here in the Netherlands. Draper over the top. Francis as we hit the hooter at the end of the third quarter. India extending their lead here against Wales. Another penalty corner dispatched by the great man Harmanpreet. And India looking strong in game 1 here at this World Cup. 3-0 as we go into Q4. It was a bit of a dagger to the heart for Wales, wasn't it? Because they were enjoying a really good spell before Harmanpreet came up and did what he does.
I was actually really enjoying that spell from Wales as well. They do have a lot of grit, so I'm hoping that in this final quarter they also just remind India that they actually are a force to mess with. They're not a force to mess with, and actually that there's a lot more in the tank, I think, for them.
So Wales get us back underway then. India leading by 3 goals to 0. It's going to be a fine way for India here to be celebrating their Independence Day. All important first victory under their belts. Victories and goals are going to be so important at the pool stage. Here's Draper for Wales. We'll play Pakistan next. The final game against England in the pool. Pakistan against India will be quite the occasion. Manpreet here back to Sumit. And the long aerial. Absolutely perfect. Oh, and not quite from Abhishek to bring it down.
It's an incredibly far aerial that he's thrown, but he's done exceptionally well in seeing that space and identifying the free player in the circle. We see those midfield pockets again from India, just wanting to dispossess Wales in the middle of the field.
Jones. As the sun makes an appearance. Bit of a rarity here today. Woken up to a few flashes and bangs of thunder and lightning this morning here in Amsterdam. Hopefully those storms have cleared, having an effect on the conditions here. Through the middle they go. India looking for more goals. Draper standing firm, stopping Sukhjit.
Draper just being so solid in defense for Wales. We're seeing him also attacking in periods of this game. He started off this quarter pushing quite high up the field, hoping to just help his team from behind, I guess.
Hamilton has spoken of consistency at the centre of that preparation. 50 years plus since the last World Cup success, giving them extra motivation. How open do you see the men's competition?
I think that of all the World Cups, this is going to be one where it's going to be really difficult to predict the winner, especially with the format. As we mentioned with the women's game, it's all about mentality as well, especially when it comes into that second phase where you go into a new pool and crossovers are played to determine who goes through to the quarterfinals.
It'll end up in the goal, but there is no attacking touch.
But yeah, Chris, I think it's going to be really, really interesting to see this tournament unfold and just see which teams manage to cope through, and especially Game 3. I think that for a lot of the teams, Game 3 is the toughest. It's the one probably with the most amount of pressure. You have a better idea where you stand in the pool.
Sukhjit. Jammanpreet switching from one side right to left towards the baseline. Good play. Well, it's settled down, not quite.
India creating some really exciting attacking moments, but seeming just a little bit too rushed in that final phase of play.
More coming through and taking their seats. Netherlands up next, the women's team. As Wales to fashion something. And hopefully plenty will stay around as well for England against Pakistan later. Hardik Singh. Jammanpreet now. Thought about it. Opted to go backwards.
So Chris, as you mentioned, it's not only about ensuring you get the win and the 3 points under your belt, but also your goal average high.
Yep, strong start here from India with the 3 goals. Clean sheets so far. Great takedown. But across Wales looking to get their feet out of the way. Still wanting to go for the jugular big time here, India. Just under 10 to play in the game. Big camped Wales inside this area of the pitch. Touched on quickly. Start again. Lift it. And not quite on this occasion, much into Singh.
You just got 2 here, boys. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Yep.
Rashida Singh comes from the same village as Sada Singh, his great idol. Trained with him during lockdown. Trying to beat players, first touch, receiving passes and control. Not quite on point in that previous moment.
Thank you.
I just think the areas that Wales can build on going further into the tournament in this pool stage.
I think the coach summed it up. Daniel summed it up quite well in his halftime interview. They've actually got some really good, exciting moments to work off. They just need to be better in their final phase so that they can make something of it.
Team and an organisation that have gone through so much just to be here. Crowdfunding initiative, raising so much money. It's been great to see so many people coming together to help Wales. But it's India here looking for a 4th goal. And that's a Very good save. Draper gets the call his way.
He wanted dangerous, but it missed him. So what else are you going to do, mate?
And we see the Indians have worked the ball really, really well in the tight space. But a beautiful save from Reynolds Cottrell.
He's got a couple of caps with Great Britain as well.
Going at him.
Toby Reynolds Cottrell.
Correct.
Wales give their fans something to shout about here, perhaps. Just not happening for them.
They're working the ball so well. They're doing so well in their defense as well, because they're absorbing so much pressure from India.
Griffiths, and he goes. Amirahidas tidies up. And a penalty corner for Wales. That's gone down well. With those inside the stadium here, great chance for Wales to show what they can do.
Yeah. That was really unfortunate from the Indian defender as he actually connects the ball with the back of his stick, giving away a penalty corner. Those are the types of disciplines you want to also just keep in these types of games, even when you're 3-0 up. But great opportunity for Wales. Hopefully they can reward themselves.
Hey, Gareth Furlong, the man to watch here. Here he goes! Oh, and the stop at a half. My goodness. Thwarting Wales. Wonderful save. That was blink of the eye stuff.
Keeper was even celebrating that save. He knew how important it was for his team to keep that clean sheet.
First penalty corner for Wales in this contest. India with purpose now, making the move. Jinder Singh, and it's stolen away from him. And that's a really good play from Reece Bradshaw.